Hello, welcome, and I'm Trace, and you're watching my channel Earth Star. What I'm going to bring you today is what I bought you many months back as the Take What You Need. I'm going to draw cards, and I'm going to do a pile 1 and 2, and it's up to you to see what you need to take today. Now, remember on Friday's message, it was all about that continuing what you've begun. It was all about getting to things in your life that you feel you need to focus on, that you need to clear out, so you can get ready for this next block that's coming in. And whatever dreams that you had, or that's coming up, and what you've had on your back burner for a while, this is the time for you. This is your disciplined energy to harness that now and get going. Now, at the moment, we've got absolutely no planets in retrograde. We are 0 in April. The whole of April, there is 0 planets in retrograde. And what that means for you is that you can get major growth around your dreams and projects. And that's why all the moons are giving you that energy to transform, to get going forward. Remember, we are in the fire horse year, and now we are in Aries season. And Aries is the first zodiac sign, the first sort of month that we can get going in our year. So what's happening for us is that we are actually restoring our wasted years now. Anything that we had on the back burner, which has been coming up a lot with the moon's energy. So anything that you wanted to start and you wanted to get going, it's now time to give it your attention. So let's see what's coming up for you. Pile 1, pile 2. It's pile 1 and pile 2. Show yourself. Pile 2, there it is. So let's see. Pile 1. Your energy at the moment is keep your door open to new experiences. And pile 2 is you don't have to do it all on your own. It's time for collaboration. So whatever you were thinking about, whatever you were going over in your mind about what you've wasted on, what you need to restore from those wasted years, what your dreams are, what you need to claim right now, and the energy that's giving you that boost. Now it's time for you to look at these 2 piles and meet me in the timestamp on the bottom. Right, I'm going to close it up on pile 2 and come back to that just now. So let's put that aside. Pile 1, keep your door open to new experiences. I'm going to be using my Tarot of Oneness deck. This is a beautiful, very from your perspective. So this deck gives you the tarot message from you looking at the card, from you looking down on it. And it's such a personal deck. So I thought it'll be nice for taking what you need. So let's see what comes up for you, pile 1. What do you need to focus on right now? What do you need to keep your doors open to? What is your message? What is your message and guidance now? Pile 1, what is your message and guidance? Pile 1, keep your door open to new experiences. What is your messages and guidance? Okay, let's see what you've got here. You have 7 of Cups, beautiful. That means you've got lots of options awaiting for you. Don't be overwhelmed by them. And you've got the Action of Pentacles. Now, court cards, all knights are usually on such a mission, on a quest to get out there and get things going and get things into action. But your energy right now, both of these cards are, calm down. I'm going to get the bottom of the deck out. Yes, of course it is. It was calling me. Your bottom of the deck is the Temperance. So let's leave that there for a second. Let's talk about this. Keep your door open to new experiences. Doesn't mean that you need to jump through there. Doesn't mean that you need to go and grab everything. This is a planning kind of energy for you. So whatever it is that came to your mind that you need to be planning for the next month or the next year, whatever you're wanting to do in any projects, and this could be changing your friends group, it could be changing your job. Just listen to yourself. Look at the options here. This is a person lying in a hammock. Now, if you're lying in a hammock, you're not jumping. You're sitting back, you're taking a pause, and you're having a look to see what your options are. Also, very, very important thing with this card is having a look to see what you've done before that didn't work. You might have been in this particular cup and wanting to get all the money and wanting to get all the accolades. Now all you want to do is get the magic, or you're wanting to sit back and rather get your peace. So this card is actually saying to you, have a good think about it. When you are with friends or when you're with particular people, do you get anxiety? Do you get this sort of funny feeling in your stomach before you go to their home? The job, same story. Or even with a project that you're starting, what do you feel in your gut? Do you have that kind of anxious response before you seeing a person, or are you triggered by them? So this is these cups here. Those are your choices. 7 of Cups are your choices. So emotionally, you've been asked to sit back. Don't be overwhelmed by these choices coming up. Absolutely relax. Absolutely take your time, because that is where you find your balance. And your bottom of the card is bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, which is all about balance. And I like to do the bottom of the deck because it usually means what you don't see coming, what you're not aware of, the overall energy of the deck, of the spread. And the next card is the Moon, and that is also just feeding you that little, the Moon card is about seeing things clearly in the dark. So when you are not sure about something, you get that epiphany that you need to balance things out. And you got a little message here coming in from Spirit as well. Just a little drop of a feather to say, Pile 1, whatever it is that you get triggered by in life, notice those, because that's not where your balance is. Your balance is slowing down, taking your time. And the Knight of Pentacles is exactly that, planting the seeds slowly. You know that a crop of wheat doesn't come around in a week. This Knight is asked to plant the seeds slowly, stand back, nurture them, watch them grow, water them, give them a fertilizer to grow. So your whole message is to slow down, Pile 1, keep your door open to new experiences, but use your gut. As often as you feel off balance, inadequate, or confused, that is what you need to do. You have to just check in with your gut the whole time to check in to see, is that what is for me? Is that not for me? And that's how you get to open the doors to new experiences. You don't want to be going to new experiences that are not good for you. So give yourself some very, very important downtime at the moment. And just see what kind of relationships, what kind of activities are pleasing you, not them, not your partner, not your parents, not your children. What is pleasing you? And what about that part of the future gives you some anxiety? Is it going to make you financially unstable? Because Pentacles is about your finances, is about your health. Have a good question about your next week or two, or your next week. Give yourself that option to wait for those experiences to come through that open door, but be very discerning of them. I love that. I think that's very important for you to just take some time and know what your options are. Hidden depths. Oh, you only see the surface, look beyond. And that's what this Moon card is here. The second card on the bottom of the deck is, don't look at things on the surface. When things are in the dark, you need to open your eyes a little bit more, and you need to actually dig deeper, because if you feel something is off, look beyond that. So that's another message, is sort of giving you another boost in your message today. And here we have surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. So what this tells me with the venture down the rabbit hole is, when you're in this space and you actually are sitting and thinking, does that person give me anxiety when I go and visit them? Are they triggering things in me? Does that person get angry for no reason because I need to do this in my dream, or I need to do that, and it doesn't fit in with their plans? That, I think, is the rabbit hole that Spirit wants you to go down, to wait and feel your way through this. There's no fixing here. It's feeling. Let the peace come to you. Let the balance come to you. Let you feel your gut, so that you don't have to move forward repeating the lessons over and over and over again. But keep your door open to these new experiences, because what you're going to find is that when you get to the other side, when you've planted those seeds, you've had a good look at everything, you will see that jealous people are not around you anymore. You've got nobody else that will be blaming you for things. You've got friends that won't be making silly comments to you, and you go home and you've got that horrible feeling in your stomach. You'll only draw in the good experiences. So Pile 1, take your message in today. Find your center, find your balance, and that is all about you. It's not about anybody else but you. Right, Pile 1, I hope that helps you. Have a good week. Okay, Pile 2, your message is, you don't have to do it all on your own. It's time for collaboration. So whatever you were feeling before this message, whatever came up to your sort of your gut feels about, I have to get that done, but there's no ways I can do that on my own. I need a project that I have to do, or I have to make a decision about a partner. I have to make a decision about a job. I have to make a decision about my children. I have to make a decision about the school they're going to. I have to make a decision about the country I'm living in. I have to try and see if I need to move it to a different state. This is for you to now grab those friends around you, those people around you that have got more knowledge than you, that have some kind of an influence over whatever your decision is, so that you don't have to take all this on your own. You don't have to put it all on your soldiers, your shoulders. So you don't have to do this all on your own. It's time for collaboration. So what has Spirit got for this? angel spirits, guys, what guidance and message have you got for pile 2 about doing something in collaboration? How do you give guidance for that? What is this about, please, Spirit? What is the guidance and messages on whatever pile 2 has to do in collaboration, not on their own? Okay, let's see what's coming up for you, pile 2. And you've got the Lovers card. There's 2 Lovers cards in this deck, okay? And you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Now, my deal with this deck, if the female Lovers card comes up, it's about your internal heart, your internal self-worth. It's your internal authenticness, authenticity. So the other Lovers card is about a partnership. So to me, this is saying to me that you don't have to do this on your own. You're actually feeling a little bit insecure about whatever you have to do. You've got this 2 of Pentacles here as well. I'm actually going to look at the bottom of the deck too, and you've got 3 of Cups. I love that, because the 3 of Cups is about calling in the friends, calling in the people around you that are important. We'll get to that now. But let's go back to the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is giving this energy. Look at this beautiful angelic universal energy that's going around you and filling up your heart and making your heart center beautiful and burst and believable. So what this is telling me, that pile 2, that you don't have the courage and maybe even the confidence to go forward with whatever you want to go forward with. It could be starting a new career, it could be opening your own business, it could be breaking up with somebody, it could be if you're walking on eggs around people and you feel, oh, I need help with this. I can't speak to my colleagues, or I can't speak to my boss. If you're in a work situation and you are not getting on very well with your colleague, or something is wrong there, but you know you have to collaborate with them, there's a way that you can get to that confidence in yourself. Remember, what you've been through life, everything that you've been through life is giving you the tools to handle anything. Remember, go back to a time in your life when you couldn't handle something. It was absolutely exhausting for you and so debilitating for you. Did you get through it? Yes, you did. And you did it all on your own. And you got back to that heart center. In times of trouble, you know, when we are in trouble with ourselves or with trouble with the world, we do sit and we go, oh, how do I get through this? How do I get through this financial problems, the situations? I'm getting controlled by my husband. I'm getting controlled by my wife, or I'm getting controlled by my bills. How am I supposed to get through this? You don't have to do it on your own. The Spirit has given you this message. Even though you feel alone, you are not alone. And this 2 of Pentacles comes along. The 2 of Pentacles, what it usually means is that whenever life is bombarding you with financials or with health problems, Pentacles are your tangible life, something that you go through as a human, your finances, your job, your anything to do with earning the money and exchanging and having to do that schoolroom earth routine every day. So what's this is saying to you is you'll handle it. Nothing that feels overwhelming that comes your way cannot be handled, because you've got people around you that will help you. And you know what it's like. When you go out with your bestie, or when you go out with somebody just for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a snack, or you just collaborate with somebody on something that has been so debilitating for you, you have this almost like a lift of energy. It's almost like, oh, you know what, I can actually sleep better tonight because I've chatted about it. I've shared my problem. And you know that saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. So that is simply your message today, is that whatever comes at you, this 2 of Pentacles, whatever comes at you in your life, whatever you feel that is, oh, it's so debilitating and it's just not going to be easy for you to handle, that is just knowing that all these pins in the air, you've kept there in the rhythm that they are for so long. And as I said, it could be your health, it could be family, it could be relationships. They all require attention, every single one of them. But you can delegate. You know, having too much in your plate becomes so exhausting. And when you're working multiple jobs, or when you don't feel like you're in your center, when you don't feel authentic, when you're just so exhausted, remember that delegation is a good thing. And, you know, there's also a fine line of control here. Because what comes in with this, you don't have to do it on your own. It's because you also might feel, oh, it's better if I do it myself because it's not going to get done properly. So taking a break from this overloaded schedule of yours, and asking others for help, and asking others to help you recharge and clear your mind and reorganize yourself, because that break helps the universe to give you that downtime to recharge yourself and to almost give you like a different visualization of your problem. And when you're sitting with others and you're collaborating with others, they will give you their points of view that you never thought of. So, this infinity symbol that goes around these two here, that's life going over and over and over again, representing balance and peace, chaotic times, balance and peace. And just remember, as I said to you before, you have done this all before. So jiggling these pins and representing all this overwhelming in your life, you feel like you're always got to be on your toes. Just remember that there is balance. There is managing. You can manage your priorities differently by giving other people a bit of your load. Don't overcommit yourself anymore. Be authentic. Focus on the aspect of your life that you're good at. So if you are, let's say you've got a degree in something and you've taken on a job, or let's go back down to normal love situation, and you're in a relationship with someone and you've got this skill that you've had all your life. Concentrate on that. Other people are there in your life because they have skills in what they do. So make sure you get back to that today. Pile 3, I think it's definitely just a little message to you to say, come on, you aren't in this world alone. You can delegate, and that's letting go of that control. So pile 2, I think just take a deep breath today and look to see how you can get rid of this feeling of overwhelm. Get back to your authentic self, because you know what happens there as well. When you delegate, you have time for yourself, you have grace and gratitude, your gratitude expands for certain things in your life, and you have better control. You have better control when you share things with people. Oh my gosh. Look at the word that's there, share. A busy bee should still make time for each flower. Hello, you can't make this stuff up. Persevere, leave no stone unturned. So this is a message coming in again for you, pile 2, is that when you give yourself that break and allow others to take over, and you know what, also I've got a bit of a message channeled here as well. Let's say your children are not doing everything, do the book how you've taught them. How are they ever going to learn? You are their parent because you have come here to give them the tools in order to find their own path. So that is the sharing part, and that this leave no stone unturned. You can't give anybody any information that they can't learn themselves. You can speak to them, you can give them a book to read, but they've got to experience life themselves. So that's another aspect of this message. So pile 2, don't take on everything yourself. It will become too overwhelming. You've got a very big group of people out there that can help you. So please take this time to remember that you can collaborate and just allow yourself to have some downtime, because that's so you can refill yourself, so you can be in optimum position to carry on the week. All right, pile 2, I hope this helps you, and take care. We'll chat soon.